Hey guys, welcome to today's 16 Galaxies video. Today we are taking like TMS 096, that being Daredevil from She-Hulk Attorney at Law. So we know that the two figures that we are getting from this show are the Daredevil cameo here, and of course, She-Hulk herself. She-Hulk hasn't been released at Australian retail yet, but this guy was released about 6 weeks or so ago. So I have had him for about 3 weeks. I just haven't gotten around to making a video yet. So here we go. It is the standard Marvel window box that they've done for a while now. Image of the character, not the figure, on the front, and then those logos and whatnot. Now this is essentially a redo of that original Netflix suit that they did. And he does have a lot of the same accessories, so I am going to try not to really spend too much time on that. But you can see in the tray there that he does have the nunchuck sticks and staff at the different lengths, as well as the combined one, and then he has the nunchuck variant of it there as well. He also does have a fair few hands, like the previous release. So just to show, there are two different lengths of this, three I should say. There's the joined one, and then there's the shorter one, and then the nunchuck one. Yeah, basically it's really nicely textured, as you can see, and the metallic looks the part as well. So you do get, like I said, you get a short one, a long one, the joined one. You can see, because it's got the part where it would normally be joined, where they'd be separated in the middle there. And then you have the version with the pliable material between the two parts. Okay, so he does have two of these gesturing hands with the new color scheme on it. So can see the yellow there. The gloves are done very nicely. He has these two hands. So for like blocking or holding fists, pushing fists back, etc. He of course has the pair of fisticuffs. So again, all of these are really nicely textured and really nicely painted. Then of course he has the two hands for holding the weapons. And then of course he's got the relaxed hands that are already on the figure. So the original did come with that diorama rooftop type of a stand. This one comes with the new design. So it's got his new color scheme, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and it reminds us that it is Daredevil. So obviously the biggest accessory in here is going to be the inclusion of the sculpt. Now I just wanted to showcase this. I have swapped out the sculpt on the old version of the figure, so you can see that he does include the sunglasses, and we'll get to the sculpt itself in a moment. I just wanted to highlight the new figure is slightly taller than the old one, and as a result the neck peg on the new one has been raised as well. So if you are planning on just picking up the sculpt for the old one, this is how it's going to look. You can see that the collar sits just a tad higher than it should, and that's because the new one has the peg at a higher point to make that collar lower. But when we take off these glasses, we can see that it is a really good likeness. And of course, he just looks fantastic with the glasses on anyway. But you can see that the likeness of this sculpt is really well done. Like I said, it is obviously designed to go on the newer body. But if you, like me, and you got both of them, and you wanted to have the sculpt shown off, you can have it on this one. Like, as said, the collar sits just a bit lower on the new one because where the neck pegs into is a higher spot on the new body. And as I said, the new body is just a touch taller, allowing for that. All right, let's get the new figure out here. So there are a couple of design changes. Obviously, the color scheme is the biggest because we've gone from the maroon and black to the maroon and yellow. I do have a feeling that most people are only going to be buying this figure for the sculpt. Maybe you like the mustardy yellow, I don't know. But yeah, we can see that it's pretty much, for the most part, the same design, just with the different color. You can see everything's very nicely designed. You've got the holster for the nunchucks there on the side. You can see the knee pads and everything. One difference is the old one has a separated boot, where this is one piece. So where the old one has the loose ankle joints, or like the weaker ankle joints, you're not going to have that. It is a solid boot there, so you don't have that side to side. You have a little bit of side to side, but you don't have that full ball joint in there, separating the two pieces. It is one solid piece now. And of course we do have the red in the eyes as well. So just showing the back of the figure, that detail continues, and again is really well done at the back as well. It'd be interesting to see if what the plevering issues with this guy is going to be like. I haven't had any issues with the old figure, and I've had him pretty much since he first came out. And you can see the holster there as well, very nicely weathered. So switching the sculpt is quite easy. It is just a matter of holding down the shoulders and pulling up. And then placing it on. And as said, it is going to look a tiny bit better having the sculpt on here, because as you can see, the collar sits under the jawline on this one, not sitting in line with it like it did when it was on the previous body. And that, like I said, it's just because that neck connector just sits up just a tiny bit, a lot more, just a tiny bit higher on the new one than the other one. But overall, I think he's going to be great. It's going to be, he's going to look great alongside She-Hulk. Hopefully she's not too far away in Australian retail. I did order mine through Zing, so we'll see how long it's going to take them to get it over pop culture. I did see that Zing have only just gotten the Wanda and the Thor from the previous batch. So there's about I want to say a 4-week difference there between pop culture and Zing, but we'll see. Maybe it will be lower for She-Hulk. Anyway, guys, this has been our look at the TMS Daredevil. Hopefully you enjoyed the information from this video. Thanks for watching.